There we go. What's going on, everyone? This is Dr. Bashara Wilson here again with New York Sports Acupuncture. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Eastern medicine, specializing in sports medicine acupuncture, where we're doing some acupuncture with many other different therapies to help you to achieve your health goals, get out of pain, increase your circulation, get you back on the field, on the court naturally, and in a way that supports your health and benefits your health all around. So, today we're going to be talking about herbs for pain relief. When we look at the mainstream medical system, when we're looking at pain relief, there are a few things that the traditional, in terms of allopathic or Western medicine system, does for pain relief, or oftentimes it's called pain management. Pain management can often include just like pharmaceutical drugs, surgery, even NSAIDs, which are your non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and of course, you're like narcotic painkillers. So, with many of the painkillers, we were going through the whole opioid crisis. They're based from opioids, which is the poppy plant. Opium, when you look at it, is actually derived from that same plant and are highly addictive. There were a lot of famous people that come to find out were addicted to opioids, and even possibly from the side effects from it, even passed away. Um, and so from that, years ago, probably around like 2017, 2018, the American medical system, they were looking for some ways to help with non-pharmacological and non-surgical, um, not cure, but treatment for pain, and acupuncture was one of those things. And also, some of the things that we use within Eastern medicine are herbs and herbal medicine. Also, within the Western medicine system, they'll use like cortisone shots, or what are also called like steroid shots, where they'll actually inject someone at the site of pain with a cortisone or steroid, and that helps to like decrease the inflammation in that area. For some people, it works and it can really knock out the pain, and for a lot of people, it doesn't work. Or some people don't really want to use steroids because they don't want to get injected with anything. Makes sense. And lastly, are your like over-the-counter drugs, like your NSAIDs, again, which are like your non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. That's when we get into like your Advil, your Motrin, Aleve, aspirin, and those type of internal pills that you can just go to any pharmacy, go to your corner store, and get a couple tablets. Take that, and that can help also. With that, that's going to help decrease the inflammation, and inflammation is one of the main things that's going on behind pain. But some of the long-term effects that can go on with that are like stomach ulcers, heartburn, and even like stomach bleeding for some people that have real sensitive stomachs. Like some people, they're even told to take like baby aspirin when they have like a heart condition, to help keep the blood thin so that the blood can circulate well. And so um, those can be, like an immediate effect, but people are increasingly wanting to have some sort of like natural things that they can do, plant-based medicines. And so that's what we're going to discuss today. So the first one that we'll discuss, that has been receiving a lot of publicity within the last couple years, is turmeric, which is in the curcumin family. Turmeric is also in the ginger family. When you look at raw turmeric and raw ginger, they actually look alike, except turmeric has that deep golden color. And so turmeric is going to help with the blood circulation, help with anti-inflammation, and is very effective and can be taken long term. Is going to reduce that joint pain, reduce muscle pain. Many different ways that you can consume turmeric, being that it is, a root. Some people will juice turmeric and put that with like their fresh juices. Like you go to a juice bar, or if you have a juicer at home, you can use like the fresh turmeric and mix that in with your juice. You can get like a turmeric extract in pill or capsule form. You can also drink like turmeric as a tea. One of the things that we always suggest that you do when you're consuming turmeric is that you take it along with black pepper. Those two have like a synergistic effect where they really work together, and the biochemical compounds in both of those work together, and that black pepper really unlocks the turmeric. So if you're taking turmeric on your own, fresh, and in different ways, you want to include black pepper. Another remedy, which is very popular in the East in Ayurvedic medicine and in India, and people take it here too, of course, is what's called golden milk. And so, golden milk is a wonderful tonic. A lot of people take that before they go to bed. Sometimes my wife, she'll take that to help relax and go to bed. It helps to relax the mind. Where what you're going to do is you mix about a half a teaspoon of dried turmeric, a dash, or they say up to like a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. That can be a lot for some people. So I would say like a dash of black pepper along with warm milk, some like warm almond milk, plant-based milk, and even folks that still do like dairy milk. If you're going to do dairy, cow's milk or goat's milk, definitely suggest that you do like a raw form, which is difficult to get. But milk can tend to be like phlegm forming and mucus forming and very difficult to digest for a lot of people. So like the pasteurized milk, homogenized milk, which is common, stay away from that if you can, and just deal with like your plant-based milk, almond milk, coconut milk, even oat milk, cashew milk, and even for some of those, the jury is out on those. But you can make your golden milk from the turmeric, black pepper, and about a cup of warm milk. Mix that together. You can even add a little honey to that. Very tasty beverage, relaxing to the mind, and is also going to have that anti-inflammatory effect. Next, we can deal with ginger, fresh ginger, or even dried ginger. You can cut a couple slices of that and make that into like a ginger tea. You can also take ginger capsules, and you can also juice ginger. You can also mix the turmeric and ginger together. They're actually cousins, related in the same family of plants. They look just alike on the root, except again, the turmeric is like that dark golden color, and ginger is like that paler gold yellow type color in that way. They're going to both help to relax the muscles, anti-inflammatory, decrease that inflammatory response for pain, and also inflammation all throughout the body in terms of the organs and things. You can also um, take fresh ginger juice and make that into a poultice, and apply that externally to different injured areas of the body, where you can grate it and boil it as a tea, or you can grate it and like kind of mash it down, put that directly on the skin, or with a, in like a cheesecloth or something like that. Put that on the area that's injured, along briefly with a heating pad, like a warming pad, and relax with that for like about 10 to 20 minutes. And that'll be also very soothing, even externally, to increase the blood circulation to areas of the body. And with the blood, that's going to bring different bionutrients that are in the blood to the area, the red blood cells, white blood cells, also going to help to open up the circulation so that um, different, like the inflammation can actually flow away from the area back into the bloodstream, and so that the body can regulate it in that way also. Another anti-inflammatory herb is your boswellia. Boswellia is actually the Latin name for frankincense. And so with frankincense, that's commonly used in a like an essential oil. You can get your organic frankincense, not the frankincense you buy on the street. In terms of commonly like the Muslim oils that you buy in the street, that's just a fragrance. That's not going to have any medicinal quality to it. Frankincense can be very expensive, so you basically don't buy it from the street in terms of for medicinal properties, but you can get your frankincense essential oil. Um, you can dilute that with a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil and massage that into areas externally. You can also put one drop to like 4 or 5 drops of coconut oil or olive oil and even take that internally, take that with caution. And that's also going to help decrease inflammation in the body. You can get your Boswellia in capsules or tablet extract form too. You can take that internally. Those That's also going to help decrease inflammation. So your turmeric, your ginger, your Boswellia, all of these are going to be your natural painkillers, your natural anti inflammatory herbs. They're going to naturally increase the blood circulation to and from the area and just increase the blood circulation in the body in general. We want to make sure that the blood is circulating, because when the blood isn't circulating, or the chi, your body's vital energy, isn't circulating, you're going to have either dull pain in that area with the chi circulation. And if the blood isn't circulating well, that's when you have like that sharp pain. And so all of these things you can, like I say, massage externally with the frankincense into the area. Make yourself a nice massage oil, and it smells wonderful. Also, frankincense too even can possibly help with inflammation of the brain. Frankincense is one of those plants that are actually able to cross the blood-brain barrier. We know in um, different churches, in terms of religious ceremonies, in the Catholic Church, and just in general in Islam and around the world, um, frankincense is often burned um, with frankincense and myrrh into the air, and it helps to open up the body even on like a psycho spiritual level, to relax the mind and even open up the mind to be in tune with those spiritual lessons. But that's another message for another time. Another anti-inflammatory herb is your willow bark. Willow is a natural source of your salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is what is compounded in different drug factories to actually make aspirin. So willow bark is the natural form of where aspirin comes from. So that's going to be a natural non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, but I'm not going to say drugs. So it's going to be a natural non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, and we want to make sure that we're keeping inflammation down, because not just pain, inflammation can lead to so many different health conditions in the body that are due to chronic inflammation and leading to possible autoimmune disease. All of our muscles in the body, our heart muscle, and the main leading cause of death in the US is cardiac disease. And so when we decrease inflammation for pain, we're also helping to support our heart muscle also, in addition to our lower back and shoulder and um, anywhere neck or wherever there might be pain, hips or wherever there might be pain in the body. Some other herbs that serve as a natural painkiller in Eastern medicine and Chinese herbs called Yan Hu Suo, which is Corydalis. Corydalis is another herb that's very effective for stopping pain and getting rid of pain. One thing when we're looking at herbs, um, in Eastern medicine, we always give herbs as a compound. It's very rare that someone will take just one herb by itself. We'll take one herb that's going to help with the blood circulation, one herb that may help to relax the mind, because when we're in pain, it can be very stressful and can make people anxious, and it's just very frustrating to be in pain. So one of the things that we always want to do to relax the mind and stop that pain, which is also going to help to turn off that sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight mechanism, is to help to relax the mind. And so, different herbs that we may put in a formula to help relax the mind. Herbs like chamomile can help relax the mind. Herbs like valerian. There's some other herbs like that we use in Eastern medicine, and even in a lot of my pain formulas, and pretty much all my pain formulas, we're going to put herbs in there that help to relax the mind, because that's actually a key part of healing and decreasing pain, inflammation, is being able to chill and relax in that way. Um, Going to some things that help to increase the blood circulation in the body, because when there's swelling and inflammation, um, the circulation isn't that well. So one of the things that is really excellent for blood circulation is cayenne pepper. We can take that internally, and actually, like some of the herbal patches that we use in Chinese medicine and Eastern medicine and other types of medicines, actually contain cayenne pepper, or capsaicin, how about cap wait, sorry, um, cap capsicum. Sorry, there we go. That contain capsicum, which is the Latin name for cayenne pepper. Some of the herbal patches and herbal salves and balms and oils will have that cayenne, and we know that cayenne is going to help to warm the area, bring more blood to the area. Um, and so you can actually make your own capsicum and your own cayenne pepper oil or balm. um, you can take about a half teaspoon of cayenne pepper, mix that with some olive oil, or you can even get it with like a double boil where you're mixing your olive oil and some coconut oil, shea butter, even put some beeswax in there on a double boiler, melt all of that down, and that will solidify. And if there are any aches and pains, you can rub that into the area. Um, One of the $5 therapies, or $2 therapies that I recommend also, which people don't realize is a natural painkiller, is actually Vicks. Um, Vicks has your eucalyptus oil and menthol, and most people use Vicks to rub on their chest or rub under their nose if they have some chest congestion. And of course, it works in that way. But one of the main reasons that Vicks was even created was also as a natural analgesic, as a natural painkiller. So anytime you actually have some neck pain or back pain or shoulder pain or knee pain, you can actually rub some Vicks into the area, and that's also going to um, reduce pain. So yeah, I think we will stop there. We can go further, but if there are any questions in the audience, let me know. Yeah, like Kali Sama said with the turmeric, that you can mix it with black pepper. Thanks for adding that. You said that. And Kali Sama again said, yeah, Eastern medicine, mind control. We want to control our thoughts and relax our thoughts and do some deep breathing. Yes, the deep breathing and the meditation is also a way to help to turn off that sympathetic nervous system and help to relax the mind and naturally help to decrease pain. So, again, I am Dr. Bashar Wilson. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and sports medicine acupuncture, specifically helping folks on a daily basis to get rid of pain, whether that's neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, helping out athletes, whether professional athletes, team acupuncturists for the New York Liberty. Um, Work with some Olympians via the Liberty, and also some other clients of mine, professional basketball players and ex-players and NFL players and ex-players. So, and your everyday, you know, working professional, pain that you may have going up and down the stairs, pain that you have waking up in the morning, or that gets better throughout the course of the day or getting worse over the course of the day. Folks do sort of active jobs, or even sitting all day can throw off the posture and lock up the neck and lock up the shoulders and the lower back, or even the effects of aging. You may have injuries from a car accident, injuries that might have occurred earlier in life, and now you might be feeling it 15, 20 years later. So come on in or give me a call for an evaluation. Um, My practice is New York Sports Acupuncture.com. It's the name of my practice, New York Sports Acupuncture, based here in Brooklyn, New York, here on the Bushwick Bed-Stuy border. And here we're doing acupuncture with electric stimulation, which is going to help to relax the muscle, get those knots out the muscle, release any muscle spasms, increase the blood circulation to decrease pain. Also, with the electric acupuncture treatment, we're going to use the infrared heat lamp, which is going to increase the blood circulation to the area, warm the area where the chi and the blood might be stagnant and causing pain. This time of the year, we're moving up on to the winter solstice, and it's getting cold outside. A lot of people's arthritis and muscle and joint pains can be worse this time of the year with the cold and the damp. That heat lamp is literally going to help to bake that area to naturally help to relieve that that might be in the bones, and that works very effectively with the acupuncture. And lastly, during a treatment, we'll be doing some tweener massage, which is your acupressure massage, where we're going to be using different hand techniques to literally massage out pains and knots, increase the blood circulation, increase the flexibility, lengthen the muscles, so that your body's naturally ability to heal can kick in, and you get better and get rid of that pain once and for all. I can be reached at 888 375 5444 to set up a free evaluation where we can discuss what your health goals are and whether you want to come in to get a treatment in person in the office, or if you're out of town or out of state or international, wherever, we can actually get you some herbs and some of the things that we spoke about today, and even some personalized formula. And there are even some classic herbal formulas that go back literally 1,000, 2,000 years that we use in Eastern medicine for your back pain and neck pain and knee arthritis and all of these sorts of issues. So you don't have to suffer. There are things that you can do at home, and ultimately, you're really responsible for your health. Someone may come to me and see me once a week or twice a week, but you're with yourself 24/7. And there are different things that you can do at home, different stretches, on whether corrective exercises that we can prescribe to you that you can do to correct different imbalances in your posture. You can do your yoga at home. You can do your qigong and tai chi and other movements and stretches that will help to keep you limber, help with your blood circulation, help with your chi circulation, help to relax your mind so that you can take your own responsibility to help with your health. Some other things that you can also do is stay hydrated. Dehydration is one of those silent things that people don't do. A lot of times when people are in pain, their body is they're dehydrated, so their body is almost like dry on the inside, and so the blood isn't able to circulate well because the volume of the blood and your different body fluids aren't as high as they could be. When we're dehydrated, our the discs in our back are going to be drier. The discs and the different bursa which are like the cushions around your joints. That's going to be drier. So you're going to be more likely to have more creaking in the joints, more pain in the joints, and stiffness in the joints because you're literally suffering from chronic dehydration. So, one of the best ways that's easy and free that you can do is to stay hydrated. And that's going to also help to increase your or decrease your pain. One of my folks years ago, he couldn't get to the office. He lived, just uptown in Harlem, but it was hard for him to get to Brooklyn. I told him, just try to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day for a week and let me know how that works for you. And he called me a couple of days later and was like, yo, that really helped. So something simple as staying hydrated can really help with decreasing pain and inflammation, whether in your joints, your organs, tissues, all throughout your body. All right, let's see if there are any questions in the audience here. All right, we will keep going then. Lastly, what brought me into, second, what's going on here? There we go. What brought me into this field in the first place was herbal medicine. I love herbs. Herbs are fantastic. I mean, you can tell so many different stories of um, how have helped herbs, and herbs have helped people with so many different conditions. Whether today we're talking about pain and decreasing inflammation, digestive issues during the pandemic, was able to help tons of people all around the country and all around the world with herbs. It's my website at the bottom of the screen, manifestherbs.com. I have a joint pain formula on there, which is excellent for helping to decrease inflammation all throughout the body. Like earlier, I was saying how we don't use herbs by themselves, we use herbs with a whole bunch of different herbs together. So that formula probably has about 12 different herbs in it, which is excellent, where you're going to get all of those different compounds. And also for folks that may be concerned because they might be on different medication, there's no huge amount of one herb in there that's going to necessarily have a negative response with with your different medications, if that's a concern, and especially if you're consuming it according to the instructions, which is 1 to 2 cups a day. So check out our herbs at manifestherbs.com. We have a whole bunch of things on there. Um, some herbs on there for stress relief and help to relax the mind, which is, of course, like we said, it's also going to help with pain, things for the blood circulation, the digestion, for the heart, the liver, the kidneys, sexual health, reproductive function, all of these different things. So, let's see again if there aren't any more questions or comments. Guess we will leave that there today. So, thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I am your brother, Dr. Bashara Wilson, coming at you live from New York Sports Acupuncture. Again, you can reach me at newyorksportsacupuncture.com or nysportsacu.com. I can also be, oh, sorry, that's my alarm to call my wife. Oh, and I guess I'll take that as my alarm to head out. So, thanks again, everyone, and I will see you next time. Peace.